Hello and welcome everyone once again to this one more session of How to Speak Fearless English. So let's get started with today's session. Today we will focus on topics related to sports. Yeah, you heard it right. We will discuss sports, words, what type of words we use, where we use which word in relation to sports. We will focus on that. So let me share the presentation with all of you. If you have joined us for the first time, do subscribe to the channel. Do like the video. We go live every day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Okay. So let me open up the presentation for all of you. Now, let's look at these words first. I want you to observe these words. Play, go, and do. I want you to observe these words first. Okay. Play, go, and do. Now see the difference of sentences. I play football. I go jogging. I do boxing. We never say I play jogging, or we never say I play boxing, and we never say that I do football. Now, why this difference happens? Let's understand why this difference happens. Sometimes it can be confusing that for football I'm saying play, but why not for jogging I'm saying I play jogging? Why not for boxing I say I play boxing? So why this discrepancy? Why this change? Okay, so let's understand this. Note it down quickly. So I play football is correct, I go jogging is correct, and I do boxing is correct. If you interchange the words, it will not work out. So if I say I play boxing, it will not be correct, or I play jogging, it will not again be correct. So let's understand why this discrepancy. Why this discrepancy? Now look carefully, you will understand. When do we use the word play? So if you are talking mostly about ball sports, which are related to ball, for example, football, volleyball, badminton, tennis, in these type of sports, we generally use the word play. Again, I'll use the word generally. There are exceptions. There are exceptions. But just imagine any ball sport, we use the word play more often. Okay. So football, volleyball, badminton, it's a ball sport. Tennis, in these cases, we generally use the word play. Go. If there is ing in the word, then we generally use go. For example, swimming, cycling. We don't say I play swimming, I play cycling, I play hiking. It will not work out. Okay. So generally we use go with the words which have ing at the end. So I go swimming, I go cycling, I go hiking. Clear? So first I want you to make a sentence with the word play and comment in the chat box quickly. Play. First make a sentence with the word play quickly. Then I'll move to the next one. Make a sentence with the word play. Yeah. Quickly do it. Make a sentence with the word play and comment in the chat box at the comment section below. Play. Now make a sentence with the word go. With a sentence with the word go. Okay. So quickly make a sentence with this word also. Go. Yeah, I play cards. All right. Now again, what I'm sharing with you, this is generally it is used. There will be exceptions. We are not discussing exception right now. Do. When do we use the word do? So for other activities, we generally use do. So I do yoga, I do judo. Exception is boxing. So generally we use the word do with these type of words. So other type of activities, for example, I do yoga, I do judo. Okay. So in these cases, I do boxing is also correct. It is an exception. Okay. Technically, if I go by the rule, it will be boxing should go with go, but we generally use it with do. Okay. It's an exception. Keep this in mind. So make a sentence with the word do as well. Make a sentence with the word do as well. Yeah. Quickly. Okay. Now let's look at some picture and let's see how it is explained. Now you can see this picture. You have seen people who are very passionate about sports and they come in different like dress. These are called super fans. So make a sentence with the word super fan. You can see from the picture, you will have a clear idea who is called a super fan. So there are fans and there are super fans who are very passionate about that sport. They dress in different colors as per the color, the jersey, color of the team dress, whatever they have. So that person is generally called a super fan who is extremely fanatic about that sport. So make a sentence with the word super fan. Make a sentence with the word super fan. Comment below. Super fan. There is a normal fan, like I watch football. So I'm a normal fan, but I'm not a super fan. Super fan is a person who is very passionate about that sport. Okay. So make a sentence quickly with the word super fan. Try to think about a sentence. Think creatively. Super fan. Okay. And make a sentence. Yesterday, I saw a super fan on XYZ stadium. Anything. Think about it. Think about it. A sentence with the word super fan. The next word for all of you, get ready. Cheer. So when you cheer for a team, so the fans, they cheer for a team. You can see from the expression when they appreciate, clap, they cheer for the team, motivate that team. That is called cheer. So make a sentence with the word cheer. Make a sentence quickly with the word cheer. Cheer. So you appreciate the team, you congratulate, you appreciate, you clap for that team, you motivate that team. That is called cheering the team. Okay, cheering the team. So quickly make a sentence with the word cheer. Okay. The next one. Professional athlete. Now, who is a professional athlete? Okay. So there may be an amateur athlete and there may be a professional athlete. Means a person who gets paid to play. So a person, for him, sports is a profession. He gets paid to play. For playing that sport, he is getting paid a salary or stipend or something. That is, person is called a professional, or a contract he gets to play. That person is called a professional athlete. He gets paid to play. He gets paid to play. So most of the athletes that we see around the world in top teams, they are all professional athletes. Okay. So a person who gets paid to play that sport. So quickly make a sentence with professional athlete. Professional athlete. Make a sentence quickly with professional athlete. If you have joined us for the first time, do like the video, do subscribe to the channel. We go live every day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Okay, Indian Standard Time. The next one. So make a sentence quickly with professional athlete. Amateur athlete. Now, what is the difference between a professional athlete and an amateur athlete? Amateur athlete is somebody who plays the sport out of passion. He might not be paid for it. Okay, so sometimes we play lots of sports. We are amateur athletes. So we do it because of the love of that sport. We don't get paid for it. Okay, that person is called a amateur athlete. Okay, so there is a difference between a professional athlete and an amateur athlete. Like you and I, if I are playing a sport, we don't get paid for it. We are then amateur athletes, and a professional athlete gets paid for it. So quickly make a sentence with the word amateur athlete. Okay. Make a sentence with the word amateur athlete. Yeah, PT Usha is a professional athlete. Absolutely. So make a sentence with now amateur athlete quickly. Starting lineup. The next word for all of you, starting lineup, means what we call the starting 11 or the playing 11. In a team, there are 11 players in that team. They are the playing 11, the first 11 who will be playing that match. That's the playing 11 or the starting lineup. We also call it a starting lineup. Okay. What we call generally the playing 11. So make a sentence with the words starting lineup. Make a sentence quickly with starting lineup. Quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I love marathon and I'm a amateur athlete. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So make a sentence with starting lineup. Quickly. Starting lineup. Make a sentence, the playing 11. Okay. Be fast. Do make sentences quickly. Starting lineup. The first playing 11. Okay. No, this sentence has to be corrected. Starting lineup is the first playing 11. So this sentence, cricket is starting lineup, is not correct. You have to, the first 11 player will be playing in that match. Okay, the selected 11 player who will be playing in that match is called the starting lineup. So in a team, generally there are 14 to 15 players. 4 or 5 people, they don't play. 11 generally play. So in some sports like cricket, football, hockey, you will find there is a starting lineup, the playing 11, the 11 people who will play. Okay. The next one, stand or bleachers. So these are called stands. You can see these are called stands or bleachers. So make a sentence with the word stand or bleachers. So whether somebody says it's bleachers or stand, it is same. Okay. So make a sentence with the word stand or bleachers. Starting lineup, Jyotsna, it is the people. So in a team, the first playing 11, the 11 people who will play is called, they are called the starting lineup. 11 people who will play from a certain team. There are 14 players in a team generally 14 to 15 players, but only 11 play on a specific day. That is the starting lineup. That is the starting lineup. Now, stands and bleachers. So this is called a stand or a bleacher. You have seen it in many places, many grounds. So make a sentence with the word bleacher or stand. Make a sentence with the word bleacher or stand. Okay, people some still stuck in the starting lineup. So example is, Anu, the starting lineup is example. Tomorrow my brother will be in the starting lineup of the cricket match. So my brother will be playing in that cricket match. Yes, Josna, you're right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. So stands or bleachers. The next one, quickly. Stadium. This is called a stadium. I'm sure you know this. Stadium. You can see from the picture. So this is generally called a stadium. So make a sentence quickly with stadium. Stadium. Yeah. Stadium. Make a sentence quickly with stadium. The next one, ballpark. So in baseball, they call it a ballpark. So you have seen the sport baseball. In USA, it is extremely famous sport baseball. For that, they call this as a ballpark. They don't say it as a, they don't call it a stadium. They generally call it a ballpark. Okay. For baseball, it's a ballpark. So make a sentence with ballpark. Almost like a stadium, but they say it is a ballpark. Okay. So make a sentence with the word ballpark quickly. Make a sentence quickly. The next one, arena. Arena is more like a small closed stadium. Okay, it's closed arena, like ice hockey. You can see this sport is called ice hockey. Okay, extremely famous in some countries like USA, Canada. It is extremely famous. So they call it an arena. Okay. It is a closed arena. Arena. Okay. Make a sentence with arena. This is more like a closed, small arena. You can see here, it's a small, closed place where people are playing ice hockey. Yes. Motor sports. So this is called motor sports. Okay. You can see from the picture, it's like you can easily understand it. Self-explanatory. Motor sports. So make a sentence with motor sports. Motor sports. Motor sports. So make a sentence quickly. The next one, what we call a tie or a draw. So both the teams, they end up with a tie, means nobody won, nobody lost the match. That is called a tie or a draw. Okay, we call it a draw. Call it a tie. So technically it's a tie. So nobody won or nobody lost. Okay, so let's say the score line is 2-2. So nobody won the match, nobody lost the match. It's a tie. Sometimes we also call it a draw, but technically it should be tie. Okay. So make a sentence with the word tie. Means there is no winner or no loser in that match. Okay. So let's say one team makes 230 runs. The other team also makes 230 runs in a one day match. That's a tie. So both of them made 230 runs. Nobody won, nobody lost. That is called a tie. Okay. Make a sentence with tie. Overtime. Overtime means beyond the time that was given to complete that match. So let's say the match was for 90 minutes and still it got extended for another 30 minutes. That is overtime. Sometimes there is no result. Then we have to extend the match, the timing of the duration of the match. That is called an overtime. Overtime. So let's say in 90 minutes, there was no result. Then the match goes into overtime. So make a sentence with the word overtime. Overtime. Okay. Make a sentence quickly with overtime. Okay. The next one, bench player. So there was a starting lineup. If you remember, we discussed starting lineup at the beginning. Bench player. Bench player are the player who maybe you may say as a substitute who have been taken. They are not in the starting lineup, but in case it is required, they may be asked to play later on. Okay, so they are not in the starting lineup. They are the bench players. So make a sentence with the words bench player. People who are not in the starting lineup but part of the team. They are part of the team but not part of the match. That type of player is called a bench player. Part of the team but not part of the match. Okay. So make a sentence with bench player. bench player. Okay. The next one, standings. Standing means the table, like the points table, we call it a standings. Okay. The points table that we say, that is also called standings. Okay. So you can see the points table, how many win, how many loss, total number of matches, tie, everything. That is called the standings. So what is the standing of a certain team at this point of time? How many matches that team has won, that team has lost, how many tie matches have been tied. So that is called the standing. Okay. The points table that we say, that is called the standing. So make a sentence with standings. Standings. Yes. And if you have joined us for the first time, do like the video, do subscribe to the channel. We go live every day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. Now let's move ahead. Playoffs. So what is a playoff? It is the knockout stage. Generally, the knockout stage is called the playoff. So in like the semi-final, quarter-final, that situation, that stage is called the playoffs. Okay. So what we call quarter-final, semi-final, final, these type of matches, these are called the playoffs. Okay. The knockout stage. So make a sentence with the word playoffs. Playoffs. The next word, get ready. Best of. So let's say there's a series of matches. Let's say 3 matches, 5 matches, 7 matches. Then we say best of 3. The winner will be decided from best of 3 or best of 5 matches or best of 7 matches. So out of 7 matches, whichever team wins the highest number of matches will be declared as the winner. So it's a series. Let's say a test series. So there are 5 match test series. One team wins 3 matches, the other team wins 2 matches. So it's best of 5. Out of 5, the team which won the highest number of matches will be declared the winner. So that is called best of 3 or best of 5, best of 7. It's a series. And out of that, how many matches a team wins? Okay, so we call it best of 3. So if it's a series of 3 matches, we call best of 3. The winner will be decided based on the best of 3 results, based on the results of best of 3 matches. Okay. So make a sentence with best of 3 or best of 5 or best of 7. Okay. So it's a series of matches. So that's it for this session. So today we discussed some words related to sports and the different types of sports we have, what we call in terms of bench, bleachers, and other words. I'm sure you had some insights. If you have joined us for the first time, do like the video, do subscribe to the channel. We go live every day, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. So see you tomorrow again at the same time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. And God bless all of you. Bye-bye.